So this is a view you may not have seen before. We're looking down on Mirador del Rio. In the distance there, El Hable, Famara, and way back behind the mountains of Timanfaya. As you can see, it's pretty green here at the moment. We've had quite a lot of rain over the last few weeks. But the money view, of course, is La Graciosa from here. I'm just going to swing round and show you the entrance to this fortification, which commanded the strait between Lanzarote and La Graciosa, known as El Rio, or the river. And I'm not going to go too near the edge for obvious reasons, but if I swing around now, there is La Graciosa. Ferry's just left port heading to Orsala. In the distance, the islands of Montaña Clara and Alegranza. A few sailing boats out and about. At the bottom of this, and I'm not going to get too near the edge, but there is a fabulous beach called Risco Bajo. It's the beach under the cliffs, just round the corner from those salt pans you can see there. And the only way to access that is by boat, and you can see a boat's probably going across to it now, or by a sort of windy path, which is known as the goat path, which goes down from a bit further along the coast from where we are. So that's the view of La Graciosa and Mirador del Rio that you may not have seen before. We're in the village of Maguez, and as you can probably hear, it's a very breezy day. Look at those dark clouds over there. We've got a storm incoming to the island at the moment. We're looking now towards the radar station, and the other side of that hill is the valley of Aria. And Maguez, like Aria, sprung up in the 18th century because the land in these two valleys is quite fertile. And I mean, you can see from the flowers that have sprung up there in this unweeded field that stuff grows here. And these two valleys provided the fruit and veg for the islands in years past. It's quite a sleepy little village. There's basically one street going through. There's a cracking bar in it called Casa Raico, and there's a sociedad here, obviously a church and a children's playground. And if we just look up the street there, that's the main street going through towards Mirador del Rio, etc. Excuse the wind noise again. Now, if you drive north of Maguez towards Mirador del Rio and then hang a left to Guinate, the road ends where I'm stood now. And as you can see, you've got a great view across to Timanfaya. Probably look a bit murky and misty to you at the moment. That's sand blowing in this very strong wind. You can also look down and see this incredible view. And finally, you've got a great view of La Graciosa from here. And these rather imposing cliffs in front of me. So this is known as Mirador de Guinate. It's one of those kind of hidden places that not many people on the island know about. And here we are in the village of Yé, notable for having the shortest name of any town in Lanzarote, Y-E, just 2 letters long. And over the other side of that hill is Mirador del Rio. And the main road from there comes down to this point. The other thing worth pointing out in Yé is this excellent restaurant Volcán de la Corona, and there is the Corona after which it's named. They're a fantastic grill restaurant. They do beautiful meat and ribs and all that kind of stuff. So that's the village of Yé.